What can I say? The boys are back.
Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, yes sir. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. I mean, it's been a very long time, we understand that, but it was with just motive, you know. We had really good reasons to be away, but now we're back. My brother, how have you been?
I mean, I've been great. Back home, so of course couldn't be happier than that. Couldn't be happier than that. So yeah, bro, everything has been alright. Everything's been good. How about you, bro? How you been?
I can't complain myself, bro. I mean, we're back in fantastic Mozambique, the country we're from. It's lovely here. You know what I mean, you guys have a look for yourself, man. It's great over here. But yeah, let's move on. We're gonna divide this into different segments. So let's move into the first segment, which is called AkhTalk.
Actually, before we go in,
yeah.
so you guys saw that we actually big now. We got segments now. Not just talking anymore. We got segments now. So please respect us.
Drop a like, follow, subscribe, share, comment, all of those lovely things. But yeah, AkhVentures. So
yeah. So let's explain to people explain to them what's AkhVentures before we.
AkhVentures is the segment where we discuss or talk about stories that we've been through, interesting things about our lives that we want to share with you guys.
A lot of things happened. I think the first thing that everyone knows, or majority of the people know, I think we went to Afronation. Well, how was your experience? Like, we talked about it, but I don't think we spoke about it like in depth. We just were like, it was nice. But actually, how was your experience from it?
In general, bro, it was crazy for me. It was crazy. Like, obviously, that's probably the biggest festival I've been to, like music festival I've ever been to, and it was probably better than I expected. So sick seeing like these massive artists that are from around here, you know, SA, majority of them. It was beautiful, bro.
I'll say this, I probably expected more, but I'm happy with what I got.
You expected, well,
I expected more.
Now that you say that, I just remembered J Haas did not make it, and they announced it the day he was meant to perform.
But overall, it was still nice. Like, I liked the vibe. The only thing is, I learned a lot from it. First thing is, like, remember, like, we were like, oh, what we're gonna dress and everything. And we got there, I'm seeing like people were like sports t-shirt. I'm like, bro, no one cares about it. Like, everyone is just like having fun. No one is caring about. No one is caring about like what do you have to wear.
You know, another thing I want to tell you guys: if you're planning on going next year, you either get general admission tickets or you get golden circle.
Don't get VIP though.
VIP is not worth it.
It's a scam.
Yeah, very much a scam. There's not much to it besides, I don't know, a few more food places that you can go to and 2 more bars, and that's it. But nevertheless, the vibes.
Bro, the vibes were vibing though. Everything there was nice. Like, just the people. I think that's the thing. Like, everyone there was nice. Like, it was nice. Sing Rama, sing Ashake. I mean, the only thing that I regret is not seeing Jahaz. That's the only thing. Like, but I didn't expect to be like that. But bro, overall, it was a nice event. Yeah. Like, and in a way, it seemed like we wouldn't make it. It seemed like we wouldn't make it.
So wow. So there were a couple of things that went wrong.
A lot.
Like quite a few things that went wrong. At some point, to be honest, I almost called it quits, bro. I'll be real. I almost went like, bro, maybe we're just not meant to go this year. Like, number one, we had this place booked in Lagos. But then, like, a week or 2 before,
it got cancelled.
They cancelled. So the Airbnb owners cancelled on us because they said they needed to use the house. Number 2, I missed the flight. And the process of getting tickets to get to Portugal that same day was really scary. We checked on top, and the moment we wanted to add those tickets and check out, they sold out. So we had to do Air Europa, and we got the final, like, our 2 tickets were part of the final 3 tickets available for that flight. So we're this close to not making it, but we did though.
bro, I'm still pissed at you guys. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey,
the thing is, I'm gonna explain this now. I messaged them at 3 a.m. like, okay, I'm going to the airport now. They're like, cool. 3 a.m. They're awake. I'm like, alright, they're gonna make it. So I'm at the airport, like they're out. They're still talking to me in a group chat. So like, I'm about to take off. The plane's about to take off. I received a call like, oh, we lost the flight. I was like, alright, see, bye then. And literally like, I was like, bro, what do you guys want me to do? Like, I'm already going there. I'm already on the plane. And because like you guys are telling me like the whole time like, oh yeah, we're awake, we're doing this, we're doing this. I'm like, okay, you guys are making it. But still, but actually on that context, like we're back home. So actually I want to know like how was for you like being a full year like out and like all the things that you learned. Like how do you feel after a year of being out?
It was a massive learning curve, you know.
Okay.
I made a lot of mistakes. There's so many things I didn't tell people about, but I messed up so many times in different ways, like with other people, like in relationships and stuff. I messed up and like missed opportunities. I messed up in. I didn't really mess up in uni. Uni, I'm doing great, but yeah, bro, I messed up so many different times, and it was like a big wake-up call when I realized like, oh, sometimes it's actually just me and myself against whatever it is that I'm facing. Okay, cool, I can call you anytime and call the rest of the family anytime, but it's like you, man, are not gonna fly in to where I'm at to help me get out of whatever problem I'm in, you know. So having my back against the wall kind of helped me like develop this structured way of thinking, where I analyze things differently and I rush, quote unquote rush, you know. I focus on getting a solution for my problems rather than like freaking out and worrying so much. And I think that would be a good thing for all of the viewers to implement, because it really has helped me.
And I think like that's why I asked you, because I remember my first year though. My first year was, I think to this day I still struggle with that, but like I can like save. For me it's difficult. That's why I work.
Save.
Yeah, but that's why I work a lot. But the thing is, I can't save because like I was like, okay, I got this. Let me do this. And like there are a lot of things that you have to like take care of by yourself. Not even like just money, but a lot of things. There's something right now I appreciate a lot of things like that we actually have. Like
same.
I'm like, this is I needed this, but like I realize how important some things are. Like
it's not even how important things are, it's just the things we have, like the things we've been given as well.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I mean, bro, we're recording on a balcony, you can see Gloria logo nos atrás. It's like, I don't know, bro. I've started to look at things in a very different way. Like before I left, I thought the room I had was like not standard procedure, right? But I came to like get very used to it and taking it for granted almost, you know. But now that I'm back, I'm like, I was like, I was like shook, like, bro, this room is a lot bigger than I really
remember that.
Yeah, than I really remember from back then, you know. So it's a bunch of things. It basically just woke up this feeling of gratitude. I'm just very grateful.
But again, glad we are back home. Glad we are back doing this.
Facts.
We need to do this.
Facts.
We owe you guys this.
We owe you guys a lot.
we actually owe. But actually, the thing is, just to explain like why we disappeared, there's just a lot of things at the same time. One of the things is I had to graduate, so I had to like finish a lot of work, a lot of projects, a lot of things, and of course like our social lives got busier.
Yeah.
So we're like, you know what? As soon as we get back home, we're actually gonna record this, and that's what we're trying to do.
Guys, but with that having been said, let's move on to a different segment.
Okay.
We're gonna call this one Hot Takes.
Okay.
Hot Takes. And let me land with what I'm about to say. The hot take I want to discuss today is, this is my hot take. I don't believe in the chase for equality.
What do you mean by chase for equality?
Society, well, majorly women,
Okay.
want equality in relation to men,
Okay.
right? And I was like down with that when it came to stuff in the workplace, you know?
Okay.
You want equality for like someone, let's say there's a lady who's working like 40 hours a week. Her output is like decent, right? 2 times the output of the guy in the same case, like the guy I'm comparing her to, right?
Yeah.
And then there's this guy works 24 hours a week. His output is again less than half of what that lady's output is.
Yeah.
But the guy's being paid more. That's not fair, right?
Yes.
That's not fair. So wanting equality in that sense is like, alright. But then where it became too much for me was when people started demanding equality in like households. For example, in relationships.
I agree. Like my point of view about this is like I agree. Like okay, this people should want equality, true, but it gets to a point where it's like this is a man's job and this is a woman's job. Not in a workplace, but like in social lives. Because like even there are things like our parents, like this is a mother's job. Like a mom knows what to do in that situation, and a dad knows what to do in other situations. So people get confused with the idea of like, oh, like equality, like everything should be equal. No, not everything is equal. Like majority of the times, like in relationships, things are not equal. But the thing what happened is people like because they are not equal. People try like if a man does more, a woman knows what to do and in which position she should go to help their men do more. The same way, if a woman does more, like a man should know like how to support her so that she can do more. So of course there's no equality, but people should know how to like. The thing I want to say is that basically like you should be able to like help the other one.
Complement each other.
Exactly. That's basically that's the word I'm looking for.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. Like that's why I say equality is different. Like even this is the thing. Now it's actually getting to me. There are a lot of things I hate because like even like girls are like, oh, it should be equal. So I'm like, oh, I do this then. They're like, oh, but this is a man. I'm like, it's equality. Let's go out. Oh, you're gonna pay the bill? No. Why are we gonna pay the bill? Equality. Pay then.
Right. Let's split it then.
Exactly.
If you want to be
so that's equal. The thing. Like, don't come to me by like, oh, everything needs to be equal, and then when I go out with you, you're like, oh, you gotta pay the bill. You gotta pay.
That's the thing. Society, man. You know, when I think you're letting TikTok affect your trains of thought way too much. Because it's like people say they want equality, but then they have double standards on how that equality should be applied. They want equality when it comes to level of importance or something like that. Like equality in the workplace, good. But then they say they want equality in how they're being treated in relationships. I wouldn't know, but like, okay, if I do this for you, you should do this for me as well. Sometimes it's not as easy for guys to replicate what their woman does for them.
Yeah.
But some people struggle to understand that and they demand equality in that sense still. So, as a guy, picture me, let's say, for example, I'm not saying this is how it always is, but for example, we go out on a very expensive date. They bring the bill. Naturally, the people serving us will give the bill to who?
Me.
Exactly. The guy. But imagine you ladies, imagine you're out on a date with a guy. They bring the bill to the table, they hand him the bill. He reads the bill and he hands it back to you. You will run away and you never come back to this man. Or am I wrong?
But that's the thing. That's why I say like equality. I agree with equality. Like there should be equality, but again, like there's some things like as a guy, of course, like my first thought is gonna be if I'm going out with a girl, I have to pay the bill. That's the
exactly.
Exactly. So like don't be. So if you want equality, so that's the thing. Like sometimes some girls like they don't know how to like they demand equality like on some stupid stuff. So like that. So if you want equality, and that's the thing. Who asks for equality normally is women.
Yeah.
So which makes sense. Like to a certain point, I agree with them. Like they suffered a lot.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Don't ask me equality like on dumb stuff, because then I'm gonna ask equality on dumb stuff.
Yeah.
So like that's the thing. Like, don't be like, oh, I gotta be the woman. Like, don't do that though. And that's the thing. Like that's the thing. Even with like with feminism, like,
Yo.
I'm not saying that the women shouldn't do like, brother, do your thing. Like it's okay, but you guys need to know like what you guys are for. Because sometimes they're like, oh, this is feminism, and then they like, oh, backtrack. Like no,
Bro.
no. Like don't do that though.
I don't support today's feminism. I'll be real. I'll be honest.
But actually, that's my question. What's this real feminism like?
Real feminism is basically supporting that equality movement, but applied evenly, right? To make people equal. Today's feminism is about putting men down. We just have to admit it's gotten to a point where people don't want to be equal anymore. They want to be superior. You know? And that doesn't benefit anyone because it's just going to create disputes. It's just going to create more separation, bro. And we don't need any more of that.
In my opinion, the real love like is in like past generations, like our parents, like because they understand like how things should go. We are like women right now, and one of the things I actually love is like I love seeing like women in power, like the women that do their stuff. I love
Get
them.
in that bag.
Go for it, work for it.
Thing. Yeah.
But sometimes like some people just like again as you said like they want to be superior. Like let's not do that though, because then you can expect me if I go out with you and I'll be like, oh, I'll pay my part, you pay your part. You're gonna be like, oh, this is unfair. Quality.
Oh, equality.
So like again, like I think that went too far, and I still think like even now they're speaking about it. I think people's gonna be like, oh, you guys are saying that, but again, we are not saying that we don't agree with equality, but I'm already expecting women to come.
I mean, you know what? Let us know what you think about this topic down in the comments below, because we definitely want to hear about you guys. And if you have any hot takes, leave them in the comments as well so that we can discuss them.
Talk about it now. You know what we should do from now on?
What?
We're gonna let people give their hot takes.
Alright.
We're gonna react for it from now on.
Alright.
Yeah.
So from now on, be sure to check our stories over on IG at AkhTalks. And we will be waiting for you guys' hot takes.
Exactly, and that's the thing we're trying to do now. We're trying to be more interactive on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Everything, everywhere. So like, guys, again, follow us, subscribe to us, and let's make this bigger though. Like, this is what we want, and that's why we're back. We didn't leave you guys. We tried to make it. As always.
So that's been AkhTalk episode number 7.
It's a 7, but let's say this is a comeback. This is not episode 7. This is episode comeback.
Okay, let's just label it the comeback.
The comeback.
Because it's us, and we're back here. We're back on YouTube, IG, and we're about to go crazy, my people. So thank you so much. If you watched all the way to the end, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow us on all of the platforms as well, because we really need your support, and we appreciate the support we already have been getting. Thank you so much, my people. It's been me, Alan Z, Kelvin, whatever you want to call me, and my brother
Patrick, Big P, and whatever you're gonna call it.
But yeah, thank you so much, my people, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.